You know, one
Yeah.
thing I used to do when I was a little kid, sometimes I would go out into the car and just hang out in there and like sauna it for for like I don't know, a while. I didn't realize till much later on that is not a smart idea.
Well, I mean, saunas technically are good for you, but I don't know, like, maybe the condition of your car. I
Yeah,
remember the
just
condition of my car when I was a kid. It was kind of a mess. So you're just kind of breathing.
huffing plastics.
Or-
A lot of
Right.
plastic fumes.
Yeah, more than likely, there was probably some old McDonald's fries or maybe some deteriorating Gatorade bottles. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Plastic. Yeah.
Old McDonald's
With the
fries.
plastics. Don't breathe them in, ever.
Oh yeah. I think about the plastic water bottles all the time too.
Oh, right.
I
Those little
fucking-
plastic pieces.
Oh
like
yeah,
at the bottom or something.
microplastics.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they're in
that's
everything.
Ugh.
Everything. I heard the stat. I don't know. I heard it from a comedian, so who fucking knows
Sure,
if it's true?
right.
But like, we consume about a. Wait, no. Our bodies collect about a credit card worth of microplastics a year.
Oh, yeah.
So later in
Yeah.
your life, you'll have like 60, 80 credit cards worth of microplastics just throughout your system.
If we had like some sort of like credit card material plastic magnet that we could put it all
Ooh.
in one like ball.
Yeah.
That might be painful though. By the time it all gets to that one like magneto puts
Oh.
all,
Oh
out.
yeah, just dragging plastic
Maybe
through
not.
your
Maybe not.
innards.
Maybe not. Maybe that's why they haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Think-
plastics.
We'll probably put in some sort of little microorganism that eats it out of our system.
Oh yes, that's what we need. More parasites in our
Yes.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about doing those cleanses, like those colonics? Because you feel like you've had like something in your belly, or that you need to just maybe that's not right. Maybe
Oh.
you ate like a piece of pizza off the floor, and like maybe I picked up something
Yeah, well,
on the way.
I've definitely
might want to or like shoot it up there and get it out.
Yeah.
I've never done it. I'm just saying, like
flush.
I might have thought about it once or
Yeah,
twice.
a colonic. Yeah, I would try it at some point. I don't feel the need at this point, but I'm sure at some point
Yeah.
I'll start to. I mean, my digestion already is shit compared to like 10 years ago.
Right.
I didn't
well,
realize it would deteriorate so quickly.
Yeah, we are what we eat.
Yeah.
And like we love pizza, and those kinds of things.
Oh yeah,
and,
cheese.
Lots of dairy and bread and stuff. I guess isn't the best for you these days.
No. No, I think it might be awful for you, but it's fucking, it's
Might be a
convenient.
study somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. I mean,
Fucking
we
tear it
eat,
up in there.
and the bread and the cheese. I mean, if I have bread and cheese in the house, I mean, that's probably what I'm gonna eat. With the butter.
Oh, grilled
know,
cheese with butter?
I mean,
have you ever tried mayonnaise on your grilled cheese?
I mean, I know, but I wouldn't deny.
You grill it with mayonnaise instead of butter,
Ugh.
and it's actually pretty fucking good. My first reaction was but then I tried it and fucking
I feel like your cookbook would be cooking with mayonnaise with Miles.
yeah, cooking with mayonnaise with Miles.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, it is kind of a southern thing, though. I mean,
Oh,
Florida
yeah.
is southern, or is it? It's kind of one of these weird
It is. It's pseudo-southern.
pseudo-southern.
I don't know.
They
it
just
depends where you're at.
adopted as southern. We kind of bounced there to the Florida thing, but yeah, that is kind of a strange situation. Really, nobody's from here except for like a few select.
My
folk.
mom's from here. I'm from here.
Born here.
Yep. But that's it. That's as
Right.
far as the family
Yeah,
goes.
I wasn't born here. That was part of that statistic.
Ah.
I feel like you might be a minority.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean,
Definitely at this
in
point.
that sense,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been in Pinellas the whole time you've lived in Florida? Did you ever live anywhere else in Florida?
I took a break in the service for
Oh,
like
okay.
6 years, 7 years, and then I was like, actually, technically, I came back for my second part of my, time in service, and I was like, yeah, I want to go back because obviously you don't have to shovel any snow, and the weather's awesome, and my family's here, so or at least most of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They're all kind of scattered these days, but
Oh, yeah. Paul's moving back soon, right?
Paul, yeah, we know him through playing the D&D and through the gang,
Oh, yeah.
the gang. Yeah, all those people are good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, good friends with, as we were saying, Pollywog and
Oh, yeah.
I shouldn't say that, Paul. He's my little bro. So.
Is that the OG nickname?
Well, there's so many. I mean,
Yeah.
he's my little brother. Obviously, he had a lot of nicknames, but they were more like, disses.
Ah.
I mean, I love Paul, but I'm always gonna pick on my bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I live for it. Triggering him these days is a lot more fun.
Yeah.
He knows it. He loves it though. We love a good debate.
Yeah. You get into it?
A little bit, but when we come back from it, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
We just kind of calm ourselves down, like, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, no, he's good people.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of a dick a little bit though. I think.
Oh,
When I
really?
was like younger.
Oh.
Like, I didn't really know, but like I was like traditional, just take his toys. Like, here you go. Like, I'm taking this, but I was a little more sly. Like, it'd be like, hey, let's play some cards. Like, okay, cool. So we're gonna play poker. Okay, cool. And like, honestly, at that age, I think I was like 7. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but neither did he. So I was just like, that's a winning hand. I win. He's like, well, I'm out of money. I'm like, well, that dinosaur looks pretty awesome right now. he's like, well, I'm like, put it in there. You'll get a chance to win it back. I don't know if I even let him win like once. I don't know.
Not even once.
Such a jerk, dude. Like, I don't. Like, I'm sorry, Paul, for being a dick. I hope you forgive me. But anyways, that's.
Well, now that you have kids, do you see them do that sort of stuff to each other?
Oh, dude, they are malicious
Yeah?
sometimes. Like, I feel like they'll like basically just say like, you're gonna do whatever I want you to do if I do this for you. Like, okay, well, if I give you a bite of my Snickers bar, then you have to pretty much be by my side. Like, hey, go get me that. Fetch me this. It's just the weirdest game.
It's just
And
servitude for.
One day, my wife and I walked into the living room, and they're just running into each other's legs. Like, one person puts a leg out and just purposely trips the other one up. I'm like, that's the game. And I'm like, you guys are literally like, for my military guys, the GAR model's up really high here. We're in amber. Like, can you guys play like something else a little safer? So.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm glad they're playing, but then it gets to be violent, and then
Yeah.
you're like, let me play too. No, you don't want to ruin their fun, but it's like, you get scared that CPS is getting called on you.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Some
these things.
head traumas showing up at school and shit.
Yeah, man. We gotta watch our language and our actions out here. It's scary.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
I've been working on switching out. So my nephew's 3. I see him a couple times a week for like, I don't know, an hour or something.
Right. Your bro's son.
Yeah. It's a great time. That's the perfect amount to
Oh yeah.
hang with a kid.
Great age too. Yeah.
Been switching out my words with, adjacent words like fudging instead of fucking,
I like that.
shoot instead of shit.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
It's and it's nice to cushion the blow sometimes. Maybe things aren't so abrasive.
Oh, yeah.
And the positivity. It's such a nice, refreshing thing. Compared to the really abrasiveness. That you get sometimes when it's like, oh,
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feels that.
How long you been in Florida?
I think since '98. I was like 13, and I moved here from Virginia with the family and kind of started anew.
Yeah.
And, it was a different world. I mean, I was living in Lynchburg, Virginia. Needless to say, a conservative town. I mean, it wasn't necessarily a small town, but it was those vibes kind of,
Yeah.
And coming down here, it was a little bit of a culture shock. Like, really, like, if you go to the bus stop when you're a kid and, like, you're not wearing, like, a first down jacket with some J's on, like, you might be a POS. I don't know. No. I mean, it's exaggerated, but, I mean, really, you want to, at any rate, you come down here to Florida, and it was like I felt like that whole thing was heightened. It was like way more, like I don't want to say superficial because I love Florida as well. You know, like I haven't moved away yet. You know, it's home now, but you know, it was just like the bar was set for you. I think higher, you know, as you got older into high school and shit. But you know, I don't know. I was like okay with not. I mean, I had the Karl Malones, you know, instead of the Jordans. Like, you know, don't sleep on Karl Malone.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, he was Utah Jazz, you know, baller, whatever. Don't sleep on him. But I mean, you just got to be grateful for what you got. You know, I mean, I just want to go outside and play. Don't ground my ass, and I'm straight. You know, I mean, like these days, I'm like trying to kick the kids out the door. Go, like go get into some trouble. You know.
They want the fucking the AC, don't they? Just hanging out inside with the Wi-Fi and the AC.
I mean, you know, I get it, you know, but they gotta get out there and like my son had a sleepover, you know, his buddies, they're all in the living room, sleeping bags, whatever, it's cool. And like they're just in there for like 8 hours, bro, just like playing games, they're like streaming, they're watching movies. I'm like, have you guys moved? Like, and then,
just vegging out.
Why don't you guys go jump in the pool? Because I think it was like summertime, you know, and they're like, well, it's 8 o'clock and they close at 5:30. I'm like, jump the fucking fence, you know? Like, get in there. Like, I didn't hear anything, you know? They're like, what? I'm like, you know what? Never mind. And then I went for a swim. So
nice.
And I came back and I'm like, see. They're like, cool, Dad. Bye. You're a loser. Basically.
It's just the inevitable. The next generation.
Dude, I mean, I love my kids, and they are active. They do their thing. You know, they're bandies, they're athletes.
Oh,
you know,
good.
they get good, great grades and everything. But, you know, I want them to experience life. You know, I don't want it to be confined to a small screen, you know.
Yeah.
I certainly have to get myself away from my small screen. You know, it's...
I struggle all the time.
Hypocrite.
Fucking...
You know, like, but,
did you ever watch your stats on it? You ever look at the screen time?
Yeah, it's like you saved 2% this week. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting way better.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not, bud. So I mean, I do try to be harder on my kids about it, you know. So
yeah,
you know, what can you do? You try. We try out here.
Yeah, it's hard to fight the system. It's the way the world's going.
Yeah.
Lock into your device.
It's a part, you know, like you're gonna pay for everything, phone. You know, you're gonna like call somebody, phone, text somebody, phone, internet, phone. You know,
it's definitely handy.
Work phone. You just put it up in a. This is what I do.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I mean, we've definitely become, needless to say, very independent.
Yeah.
You know, with our technology.
Locked in, just like everybody watching right now. What's your ideal day? What would you do?
Oh man.
No responsibilities, just a whole day to your whatever the fuck, whatever's good.
Probably wake up. Maybe put myself in a really good mood.
Okay.
By whatever means.
Yeah.
I need to do.
Oh yeah.
And then you know, maybe make my spouse or partner a breakfast of some sort, you know.
Oh, look at you already thinking of someone else.
Well, no, I mean, it's, you know, there's something in it for me too,
yeah.
you know, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, if you know where this is going, and then, you know, that might happen. And then if it's a nice day, we can go for a swim or play some disc golf, actually.
Yeah.
You know, maybe with a good friend or like, you know, my buddy Damon. You know Damon.
Oh yeah.
Or, you know, he's like been a homie lately, or
Nice.
Yourself, or even my son. Or, you know, my kids. I take them sometimes too to come out here and play disc golf. You know, so it's a good time. And then after that, maybe like cook a nice dinner. You know what I'm saying? Like a big one, but we get some like shots going, some chips and some dip, you know, or maybe we'll play like a game board game of some sort. You know, we could get down and you know, whatever. You know, I got a campaign running
nice.
for the kids. You know, it's very homebrew, but like you know, it's kind of fun seeing them get in there and break away, like we said, from the technology. You know, a little bit, and
get them on that pen and paper.
You know it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that sounds good.
Yeah, we played for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
It was like one or two sessions we just had with Paul, you know, the dungeon master himself.
Oh, yeah. He's a great DM.
Shout outs again.
Hell yeah.
Also, sorry for taking your dinosaurs.
Fucking those dinosaurs. He'll never get back those dinosaurs.
Those are the one things I never gave back. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because he was most mad about it.
Nice.
Cheers. I'm sorry for triggering you again. I love you. I love you. Oh.
Shit. So what kind of comedy are you into?
You know, it's funny you ask, man, because you know, you started doing your deadpan stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And Stephen Wright was the first person that came to my head, because I actually am a fan of stand-up comedy. You know, I mean, I could go down the line of different comedians that I think would ever influence me in any kind of way, as far as like what comes out of my mouth, or, you know, maybe even just being a smart aleck growing up or something, you know. Yeah. But yeah, Stephen Wright was a legend.
He's definitely one of my favorites. Top couple, for sure.
Brilliant mind. But his stuff is hilarious, and I do like it's kind of refreshing seeing the deadpan come back.
Oh
again.
yeah.
So I'm a fan of that kind of genre. You know.
Yeah, me too.
That's cool.
There's several out there. There's not many though. Dan Mintz is another. He's the voice of Tina in Bob's Burgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it sounds familiar, but I need to dive into him.
Who else? Who's your?
Oh yeah, George Carlin.
Oh,
I mean, you definitely
Carlin,
can't really. I mean, especially because I like, you know, this kind of conspiratorial side of him. I mean, that's kind of like a guilty pleasure, you know, that I think everybody. But like, you know, he was talking about, you know, like this kind of government Vatican situation a lot before it was, you know, well talked about, so to say. And I think he was also one of the most funny. Like when you were a kid, you watched Eddie Murphy and him and Pryor, and those are all like cussers. They cussed, you know. It was like, oh, he said that word. That was like. These days, everybody's pretty much numb to cussing anymore, you know, cursing or whatever. But you look at those guys, you're like, oh, snap. And you hear the joke, and your dad's laughing, your mom's laughing, you're laughing, and it's like, you just laughed at a guy saying the F word, like, or the P word, or the whatever word, you know. And I don't know. I love comedy, and so I think it's awesome what you're doing out here.
Thanks.
This is fun. Thank you for letting me just like be a part of it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for fucking following along. Looking all this shit I do.
Oh, you're at the top of my feed. I'm like,
nice.
What is he? Oh, he's just fucking great. You know, it's like kind of
another dick joke.
I mean, sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's like get a good giggle, and that makes you feel good.
I like lowbrow shit. I don't give.
Yeah, poop humor's fun. I need to come out and to see a gig. I think that's probably the next move, is to come out there, maybe get a troupe to come out and see.
I'll have something in Pinellas soonish.
Party down after, or don't, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, get a buffet.
Ooh, now you're talking my language. Oh, buffet.
You know,
What's your favorite buffet?
I mean, Marbo's back in the day
on
4th Street.
Yeah, I remember
It
Marbo's.
just kind of had everything you really needed at a good quality. R.I.P. Marbo's.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had the green tea ice cream. You know, it's like after 20 plates, I'm like, who doesn't have room for green tea ice cream? You know? So
yeah, that's perfect topping for all the lo mein and 8 kinds of chicken in your stomach right now.
Right. Like, why am I eating this chicken kebab with the General Tso's chicken with
sesame chicken, and then you drizzle sauce on some of it.
Dumplings and mussels. Like, why are you eating 20 mussels? It's there. You can eat it.
Yeah. When I was a kid, we went to How Was. That was, I don't remember. 16th Street maybe.
Big St. Pete vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Maybe it was 34th Street.
In the comments.
It was a good one. Yeah, whoever remembers where How Was How Was Buffet.
Yeah, the buffets are great because if you wanted to mess around, but they'll just be like, "We got pizza." It's like, why? But you know, like my kids are like, "Cool," you know.
Yeah. Oh, I've eaten pizza at a Chinese buffet before. I'm shameless.
No shame.
I will, yeah. Pretty much anywhere there's pizza, I will try it. Even if it's like a pizza empanada,
Yes. Yes.
probably what I'm going for.
Right. And yeah, no, yeah, some whack stuff. You can get crazy with some, you know, Korean barbecue. I don't know if, you know, it's
Oh.
like a 2-hour process, but sometimes, man, that stuff is so good.
Yeah.
So good. Korean
Ooh.
barbecue, do it.
I haven't had Korean barbecue in a while.
Oh, God. Sorry, guys, I need a moment. All right. Back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good to have you.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
So
George.
what was your first R-rated movie? Do you remember that as a kid?
I think was Jaws rated R. I think
Ooh, maybe. I don't remember.
that might have been it. If it wasn't, more than likely a horror movie. I remember my buddy growing up, L.A. He like loved Freddy Krueger, and that was like my mom didn't want me to watch the blood and the guts.
Yeah.
But we did anyway, of course. But I think it was probably Jaws or maybe another like slasher movie of some sort. But I just remember like seeing like the blood gush out of like Jaws's mouth. I was like, yes, like trauma.
Oh yeah.
But you're only 5. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
It happens.
There's something to be said about rated R because you might see some boobies.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they actually like put like the disclaimer back then. It was just like R.
R included maybe boobies.
It's a chance.
Yeah.
Now
Now they put like every detail, explicit language, smoking, and partial nudity.
Right. Nipple slip, whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
It's eventually going to be them just literally describing the whole scene, like step by step.
in and out. He pumped. It's like, what?
That's definitely not R.
Might be in the mood for it. You never know. Might be good. Might be a good thing. I don't know. That's kind of a spoiler, but people like spoilers these days too.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's what the whole trailer is nowadays.
Right.
Trailers.
Don't watch it. No. Turn
It's
it off.
Just a straight up spoiler.
Factual.
Yeah. Yeah, when I have a movie I really want to see, I try to avoid the trailers.
And I also like to go after it's been out for a while, so you can put your popcorn in your drink and your tray on 3 different spots.
Yeah.
Just
Spread out, lay down.
Yeah, blankies.
Yep.
It's a real picnic, So,
Yeah, literally bring a picnic basket. Fuck it.
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah. I used to go to
Make it a process,
one time I went with a church youth group leader to a movie,
Right.
and he brought an 8-piece chicken into the movie theater. Just carried it in. Nobody said a goddamn thing.
He just kind of Jedi mind tricked him I'm doing it.
Just confidence. That's all it takes. You can walk into a movie theater with anything you want, with enough confidence.
Now I want to go to a movie and just try it.
Yeah.
I want to go to Popeyes and that's what? That's another thing. You always ask what's everybody's favorite bomb meal.
Oh,
I don't bomb, but
I was gonna
because
rephrase.
I don't perform. But Popeyes chicken with the Cajun gravy.
Oh,
listen, and
Cajun gravy.
mashed potatoes, and if you want to go crazy, coleslaw to counteract the Cajun.
All together?
Now, listen, I've hacked this because it's kind of expensive for what it is. So what you do is you get Publix chicken,
All right.
shake some Cajun on it.
Yeah.
If you don't know Publix chicken, you're sleeping on it.
Yeah, it's the best.
You
It
get
is the
yourself
best.
just some jarred ass gravy. Don't try to make your own. Just some cheap jarred gravy, because that's probably what Popeyes is. Sorry, Popeyes. This isn't
No,
a
it
plug.
probably comes in a
It's not a
vat.
plug.
55-gallon drums of gravy they roll in.
And you could just spice up your own gravy, and you make just get some Bob Evans mashed taters, and it's really just that meal that I love, just elevated, and
Nice.
you get it, and just I don't want to talk about how much I eat, but it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I came up with the term recently, intermittent binge eater.
I've passed, but like,
Yeah.
I make up for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's my favorite. It's so good. A full belly. Nothing beats a full belly.
Oh, wait. So we played D&D a little bit, but
Oh, yeah.
you were also a LARPer, right?
Oh, yeah, for a couple years.
Okay, so
The
I
whole
never...
gang LARPed.
Right. So
Yeah.
what was your favorite part of like LARPing?
I don't even know anymore.
Right.
I think it was.
you were very young.
Yeah.
But we grew up kind of like simultaneously within different friend groups and
Yeah.
this kind of thing. So
I think it was probably the like the armor making. That was actually my favorite part of it.
that's cool.
Like
the process of making your get up
plastic
for the
armors.
yeah.
Yeah, because we did like plate mail and chain mail and all sorts of stuff, all out of plastic.
It's an art, dude. I love it. I love seeing the face paints and the weapons, and the weapons are just so bastardized that like seeing it's like I have a pickaxe, but it's like 3 meters long.
Yeah, it's a big fuzzy version of a pickaxe.
It's a lot of fun, but I mean I never got into it, but I mean I would do it now. I mean I'm 38 years old. I don't care, like you said, no shame, but yeah, that's good times.
Yeah, people go all out with the garb and everything, and
it's just some impressive stuff, man. I'm not sleeping on the LARP garb.
Yeah, and there's some in, or at least I assume there's still a thing, some in Europe that are more like reenactments.
Renaissance,
Yeah. They're
festival
like full
vibes.
on. They do like full plate armor battles.
Right. Like rituals to the like queen. They've got like a queen they put on the
Yeah.
pedestal, and this person where there's a whole drama played out with it and everything.
Yeah. That was the part I never really got into. the actual drama and like backstories and stuff. Never
Right.
never hit me like that. I just wanted to make the weapons and hit stuff, I guess.
I mean, facts. I mean, sometimes the people like to get into the fanfic stuff, and those guys, they have like catalogs of some stuff that they've written, but God bless them for getting into it, and having a good time with it.
Yeah. It's a great activity. It's way healthier than a lot of alternatives.
Right. That's why disc golfing is kind of like the pastime. It was like, it's not, too intense, but, you're outside, you're moving around.
It's a nice leisurely sport.
You
can move at your pace.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can have a beer with a wagon, radio or something, grill. No, there's no grill. But
well, I mean, here there's grills, right? You could stop and grill.
technically.
Do a halftime.
Well, we got to
grill
go to the
session.
pizza shop instead. That's
Yeah.
your pizza shop.
That's the name of it?
Plugging your pizza shop.
Your pizza shop. That's pretty presumptive. I like it. It's kind of ballsy.
It's yours if you want
yours.
it. So
Come in and get it. It's yours.
and they got good brews. Probably the best pizza I know close by.
Yeah?
Yeah.
New York style?
I mean, they mess with like fried chicken and stuff too.
Oh,
It's crazy.
alright.
They like.
I like some experimental pizzas.
Listen, you're gonna love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a pizza that was Cuban. A Cuban pizza. All the
Dude,
Cuban toppings on a pizza.
From Hungry Howie's.
What?
Bro, Hungry
They make
Howie's.
that?
Listen, they discontinued it and brought it back like 2 or 3 times. It's a
Oh.
cult following.
They're taunting us.
Like sometimes you can make like a makeshift version of it, but you just can't call it, the Cuban pizza. There's pickles going on, right?
You got to ask them for all the toppings. All right.
Yeah, it's a hack. But
Nice.
don't sleep on Hungry Howie's
Okay.
Cuban pizza. Where did you have it?
I had it from like a food truck. Rocky's Pizza.
Oh, I'm sure it was
He does good work.
Rocky's Pizza.
Rocky's Pizza.
Lots of plugs today, but
Yeah,
you know what?
Hungry Howie's. Fuck it,
That
we'll
shit's
shout
fire.
out Hungry Howie's for having a Cuban pizza. I haven't even tried it yet, but I'm
Bring
sure
it
it's
back
good.
bring it back if you guys haven't, you know.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to keep my eyes out.
Yeah.
Man.
So,
Maybe I've had it and don't remember.
I mean, you had it from Rocky's, so
Yeah.
that's enough for me. If you've had pickles on your pizza
Yeah.
with cheese, then
Pickles,
listen.
cheese, some ham, a little salami.
Back to the bread and cheese, you know.
Oh, bread and cheese. It's just so good. It's the glue.
Yeah. It is, I think, actually glue when it hits your belly.
Yeah.
It just doesn't really
Oh,
move. It just
yeah.
becomes a part of you.
It's been a while since I've eaten a whole pizza.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too, but
Yeah. Yeah, I used to do that on a regular basis.
yeah.
Whole pizza was like lunch at Domino's when I worked there.
Yeah.
That was dangerous. No one should wield that much power. Just infinite pizza.
Yeah, infinite toppings. When you can get real fun with it. Like, what are you gonna put? Sausage? You want to put some mushrooms? Extra cheese on it? Layer it?
Yeah.
Hot sauce? Butter cheese? Double butter cheese? Cajun? What? Like, what are we talking about?
Dude.
You could get really wacky with it, and
Yeah.
that's the problem with pizza is that you could do. It's
Oh yeah, I've definitely done like 6 layers of pepperoni before. Throw a little cheese in between each layer. Just
belly bomb.
oh, it burns. It burns thinking about it, but
Yeah.
dang, does it taste good.
Maybe we'll just get a salad, dude.
Are we talking ourselves out of pizza here? You know what would be responsible? Not a pizza.
Oh, bone-in chicken Parmesan pizza.
Specifically bone-in.
I mean,
It's gotta be bone-in. None of this boneless chicken on a pizza.
I mean, if you wanted to put on every slice, it would have to be a chicken wing, maybe a drum, maybe a wing.
Oh,
a flapper.
okay.
I don't know. Maybe you could.
A little piece of chicken comes with every slice.
I don't know if we can do salad over pizza at this
Yeah.
point. We've really just gotten to the point of no return.
Yeah.
I
think it's pizza or nothing.
Yeah, 100%.
So what's
Yeah.
what's your 5-year plan? Where are you gonna be?
5-year
years.
plan.
Were you ready for this one?
Let's do
You've
it.
been thinking about it?
In 5 years,
Yeah.
I want to be owning my own shipping container home that
Ooh.
I've built, and then perhaps I've moved up in where I'm at, where I work, and and or I've had some sort of side hustle that's taken off, but I'm not in a terrible spot, at my job. So it would be cool if I could custom build maybe like a 6 to 8 container home. Would be pretty cool. I have a lot of children, as you know, so that would be cool for them to at least visit. They're a lot older, so hopefully they go to college and do their thing. But
Yes.
I want to make sure they have somewhere to be at,
Yeah.
and when they have grandkids and this kind of thing. But I just fell in love with the shipping container designs.
Dude, I love it. The whole idea of it. I like the modular homes in general.
And the practicality for it too, of like kind of weathering storms would be a practical sell on it. Living in Florida and all that stuff, and also the quick customization that you can do. All you have to do is take a Sawzall and basically just cut out a window. It's that simple. Then you insulate it, and you could do faux slats to make it even look like a brick house. So you could do like a fully faux colonial house on the front, and then it could be industrial in the back, with like a crazy windy staircase or whatever, and just get silly with, that would be something that I would love to have at least in the works in the next 5 years. And then, obviously, with that comes success, and, hopefully I'm successful in my endeavors from here on out. But yeah, that would probably be a goal.
Custom home? Dude. All right. Well, what sound effect do you want?
Like a really loud explosion, I think is just, going to be cool. Whoa. All right.
Dude, it was a magnificent explosion.
Awesome. Whoa. A little late on that one.
Yeah. I'll fast forward to that and bring it back. Whoa. All right. It's cool. Well, that was a podcast, dude.
All right, man.
Thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Hey there, gluttons. Like and subscribe. Do whatever people on the internet are supposed to do. Hit that button. Ring that bell. Check out Scott Proco and everything he does on Instagram at quip_Proco. Quip_Proco. Quip Proco. Check out Half Cash Bowl and everything we do at halfcashbowl.com. On Instagram at Half Cash Bowl Records. We got a Facebook, we got a TikTok, we got the YouTube. Take care.